Hi everyone, welcome to a new channel, Struggling with Spence. Today I'm going to tell you why I am struggling today. No, I'm not really struggling today. I just thought that would be a cool channel name. Today I'm actually talking about Finland. Who from Utah talks about Finland? Well, this weird guy does. I have this weird obsession with Finland right now. I've had it for about a year now. And we can trace back all the way to my childhood of me having weird obsessions, you know, Lord of the Rings, Utah Jazz, weird niche stuff, South Dakota. Yeah, in like second grade, I was like all about going to South Dakota on vacation. Later, I realized that South Dakota is not the destination you really want to go on vacation. But a lot of people think that way about Finland too. They don't see Finland as a travel destination. I see otherwise though. You know, I am traveling to Finland in October. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm bringing two buddies. We're making a documentary about basketball fans there in Finland, but I have this weird itch about just learning everything about Finland. I have a Kindle somewhere and I got a history of Finland book and I read pretty much most of it. So I know a little bit about Finland. I know that like there's a cave somewhere that cavemen lived in. I'm so intrigued by it. And why I'm intrigued by it is because, I mean, I'm just gonna put it simply here because Larry Markkinen from the Utah Jazz, I'm a big Utah Jazz fan. And I was like, this guy's from Finland and he seems really cool. He seems a lot like me. He's awkward, he's quiet spoken, he is a basketball player, and I was like, oh, Finland might be a cool place to look up. So I looked it up and it is stunningly beautiful there. And then later I realized, watching a bunch of YouTube videos on Finland, the people there seem really awesome as well. There's no tipping culture. They don't care for small talk, which I have a really hard time with small talk. I have, like, when it's just quiet at a table, I'm like, what the heck do I say? I don't even know what to say. And I guess over in Finland, like they embrace that. They embrace that awkwardness, and you know, they don't care. I'm excited about it. Over the course of the past year, I've watched tons and tons of YouTube videos on Finland. I've watched people travel there. I've actually bought like Finnish licorice off Amazon before and tried it, and I didn't like it, but luckily people said that it probably wasn't the best kind for an American palate. I'm excited to experience this new culture as well of Eastern Europe. I don't even know if you call that Eastern Europe. I guess Nordic part of Europe. You know, you got Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark, Iceland. I think that's all part of it. I'm excited to try something new other than America. Now, I have been to Mexico quite a few times. My wife's parents are from there. I think it's really great and stuff, but I've never experienced anything on the other side of the hemisphere. And I also have had a lot of people ask me, like, why Finland? Why don't you go to somewhere like Norway? Which Norway does look absolutely beautiful, but I really do think that Finland is a lot more up my personal alley. You know, I'm really reserved to myself. I do like winters, even though I live in a place where it's 110 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Like sports, and Finland seems to be like a very awesome place to like sports. They even have their own version of baseball. I guess some guy from Finland came to America, watched a baseball game, and said, you know what, I can make this better. And you know what, he might be right, because there's a video out there of Finnish baseball where they hit a ball into a river and someone goes and grabs it and has to like try to get the person out. And he dove in the river. Like it's just such a cool thing that you don't see, you know, in a place like Utah where I'm from. And I just think that I'm gonna love my 2 weeks out there. I hope my friends love it as well. You know, I got someone from Finland who's pretty much going to be my tour guide. His name's Timo. He sends me videos all the time. That I love that he sends me these videos of him just in Finland. The other day he sent me a video of him in his summer cottage. I guess they celebrate this holiday called Midsummer holiday. Not Midsummer, that's a creepy movie with Florence Pugh in it. He said Finland shuts down for like 2 days on the longest day of the year, and everyone just goes into the woods and hangs out. And I was like, that sounds great. Even though I know 4th of July is coming up, and that's where America pretty much shuts down, and you eat as much barbecue, hot dogs, chips. In some people's cases, they get slammed with beer and watch fireworks, which is pretty cool. But like a chill holiday where the whole place shuts down, and then you just go into the woods and you just chill for a night. That is right up my alley. I love nature, you know. Finland doesn't have very many mountains. I know up in northern Finland, I believe in Lapland, it's a lot more hilly, and there are some bigger hills or mountains. In Minecraft, it's one of my favorite terrains, is kind of the more flat spruce wood forests with lakes, and that is what Finland is. So many lakes. I love lakes. There's something about the forest. And so I'm just excited to try something new that way. And I hope that more people can do something like that, go out of their way to try something completely new. Like, why am I going to Finland? I could stay, I'm going there to make a documentary for my college thesis, I guess you could say, like my final capstone project. I have been working extra hard at making this happen because I didn't want to go with the norm. I don't think there's anything wrong with, but I do think that a lot more people need to go out and experience life like brand new. Anyway, my name is Spencer. I'm not struggling, but this is a Struggling with Spencer channel. Please make sure to like and subscribe, more videos to come.